As the entertainment landscape evolves, TV shows continue to push the boundaries of storytelling, offering viewers a wide array of genres, compelling narratives, and unforgettable characters. Here's a detailed look at the top 10 TV shows to watch in 2024, each bringing something unique to the table. Number 10. True Detective, Night Country. True Detective. Night Country is the fourth season of True Detective, an American anthology crime drama television series created by Nick Pizzolatto. Jodie Foster shines as the sharp-tongued police chief in a small Alaskan town, spearheading an investigation into an increasingly eerie series of murders. Set during a period when the sun doesn't rise for 2 weeks, the show immerses viewers in a chilling world, beautifully captured in midnight glues that enhance the icy atmosphere. The town's mix of high-tech scientists and locals with supernatural beliefs adds depth to the setting. Number 9. Shogun. Based on the historical novel by James Clavell, which was already made into a hugely successful miniseries back in the 1980s, Shogun centers on John Blackthorne, played by the Richard Burton-esque Cosmo Jarvis, a British sailor who is shipwrecked on the Japanese coast and gets wrapped up in a battle for power between members of the country's ruling council. What follows is at once gorgeously shot, brilliantly acted, and unflinchingly brutal, the character's various machinations occasionally erupting in violence that pulls no punches. Number 8. Baby Reindeer. Baby Reindeer is a British black comedy drama thriller television miniseries created by Richard Gadd. Gadd created and plays a struggling comedian named Dunny Dunn, who befriends Martha. She comes into the bar where he works, fantasizes a relationship between them, and goes on to harass him with emails and almost ruin his life. Jessica Gunning is amazing as she makes Martha both threatening and pitiable in her delusions. Tension builds to an excruciating point through the series. Dunny is also repeatedly sexually assaulted, in stomach-churning detail, by a man who is a television producer promising to help his career. Number 7. Fallout. Fallout is an American post-apocalyptic drama television series created by Graham Wagner. An eye-poppingly stylish and slyly funny take on the Fallout series, which imagines a world devastated by nuclear war where some people now live in shiny underground vaults. British actress Ella Purnell leads the cast as a bright-eyed Vault 33 resident who is forced on an eye-opening mission up to the Earth's surface to rescue her kidnapped father, where, in this future Wild West, she comes into contact with a nervy soldier, Aaron Moten, and a bounty-hunting ghoul, Walton Goggins, among others. Number 6. Ripley. Set in Naples and Rome in the 1960s, the show's dramatic black and white cinematography, crafted by Oscar-winning Robert Elswit, perfectly captures the shadowy world Ripley inhabits. Ripley ascends from a small-time grifter in New York to a denizen of La Dolce Vita. As Ripley usurps the identity of his idle rich friend Dickie Greenleaf, Johnny Flynn, Scott's nuanced expressions reveal the layers of his deceptions. Flynn, Dakota Fanning, and Elliot Sumner deliver brilliant performances as the people Ripley manipulates. The visually stunning and emotionally complex series immerses viewers in Ripley's journey, highlighting the intricate interplay of ambition, deceit, and the seductive allure of a life of luxury. Number 5. One Day. One Day is a British romantic drama limited series based on David Nicholls' 2009 novel. On July 15, 1988, the day of their college graduation, two people from opposite sides of the tracks began a lifelong friendship. Emma, Anne Hathaway, an idealist from a working-class family, wants to make the world a better place. Dexter, Jim Sturgis, a playboy, thinks the world is his oyster. For the next 20 years, they reunite on the 15th of each July, sharing dreams, tears, and laughter. Their annual reunions reveal their evolving lives and deepening bond. Emma's aspirations and Dexter's carefree lifestyle intertwine in a complex dance of love and friendship, leading them to discover that what they've been searching for all along is each other. Number 4. Monsieur Spade. Monsieur Spade is an American neo-noir television miniseries created by Scott Frank and Tom Fontana. The year is 1963, and the legendary detective Sam Spade is enjoying his retirement in the south of France. By contrast to his days as a private eye in San Francisco, Spade's life in Beausoleil is peaceful and quiet. However, the rumored return of his old adversary threatens to change everything. 6 beloved nuns have been brutally murdered at the local convent, shattering the tranquility of the small town. As the community grieves, secrets begin to surface and new leads emerge. Spade learns that the murders are somehow connected to a mysterious child believed to possess great powers. Driven by a sense of duty and a desire to uncover the truth, Spade is drawn back into the world of crime and intrigue, navigating a web of deceit and danger to solve the case and protect the innocent. Number 3. Mr. Bates Vis the Post Office. Mr. Bates Vis the Post Office is a 4-part British television drama series for ITV, written by Gwyneth Hughes. It's rare that a TV show can be credited with having a tangible impact on government business, but such was the case earlier this year with this brilliant British miniseries, focusing on the National Post Office scandal, which saw more than 700 post office branch managers wrongly charged for false accounting, theft and fraud because of a failed computer system. When it aired in the UK in January, it immediately caused huge reverberations and prompted the Prime Minister Rishi Sunak to announce he would bring in a new law to swiftly exonerate and compensate victims. What Gwyneth Hughes' 4-part drama does so brilliantly is to thread together the human stories of the many upstanding victims, among them the titular Alan Bates, Toby Jones, who became the postmaster's leader in the fight for justice, and contrast that with the inhumane bureaucracy that they came up against. Number 2. The Regime. The Regime is an American political satire television miniseries created by Will Tracy. The series depicts a year within the palace of a crumbling authoritarian regime. Chancellor Elena Vernham, having not left the palace for quite some time, becomes increasingly paranoid and unstable. She turns to a volatile soldier, Herbert Zubak, as an unlikely confidant. As Zubak's influence over the Chancellor grows, Elena's attempts to expand her power lead to unintended consequences. Her paranoia and Zubak's manipulations drive a wedge between her and her advisors, causing internal conflicts and mistrust. The once stable regime begins to fracture, with the palace and the country descending into chaos. The series portrays the dramatic unraveling of power, highlighting the destructive impact of paranoia and the dangers of unchecked ambition. Number 1. 3-Body Problem. The 3-Body Problem is a story of Chinese science fiction written by Liu Cixin. Based on a Chinese novel, it tells the story of a group of scientist friends as they try and work out what is going on with a spate of suicides within their community. A story that involves flashbacks to the Chinese Cultural Revolution, a mysterious virtual reality game, and much more besides. It's an initially mind-boggling mix that nevertheless settles around a brilliantly compelling and timely premise. What would we do if we knew the human race was going to be destroyed, but not for 400 years? Plus, it has the single most shocking TV sequence of the year, one up there with God's infamous Red Wedding. Netflix have announced that it will return for a 2nd and 3rd season, and that will be it. Here's praying it can stick the landing. These top 10 TV shows are sure to keep you entertained throughout 2024. Each show brings its own unique flair to the small screen, making 2024 an exciting year for television. So grab some popcorn, settle in, and get ready to be entertained by these exceptional series. If you enjoyed this list, be sure to like, subscribe, and share with your friends for more great recommendations.